Arizona's news headquarters at 200 ETV. This is 12 News.
Speaking of the housing market, many families worried about the reduced values of their homes, especially when they're struggling to make their current mortgage.
Yeah, and that is why we're hosting the 12 News Loan Marathon this morning. Melissa Blasius is here with more. Hey, good morning, Melissa.
Good morning, Faye. First of all, I want to direct you that we're going to have the phone numbers at the bottom of the screen where you can call in and talk to one of our housing experts. Also, I wanted to tell you about 50% of homeowners right here in the Valley are underwater on their mortgages. That means that they owe more than their homes are worth. Now, that puts them at very high risk for foreclosure, especially if they lose a job or have some other financial crisis. Now, those are the kinds of people that these folks can help. So you want to call into the Loan Marathon. The main number to call in is 602-258-1212. Joining me now is one of our volunteers, Robert Nagle. You're an attorney in town.
Yes.
And so we wanted to ask you a legal question. A lot of people want to know if they get foreclosed on, do they owe their lender money after the foreclosure?
If the lender used a non-judicial foreclosure, which is what we all know as a trustee's sale, then no, you will not owe the difference between what you owed and what they collected, provided your house qualifies for the anti-deficiency protection, which is 2.5 acres of land or less, and a 1 or 2 family residence.
And your primary residence, right?
No, it is not your primary residence. That's a mistaken impression that many people have that I've met with. Arizona law does not distinguish between whether you're renting the property to someone else or you live in it yourself. It's just those 2 criteria, the 2.5 acres of land or less, 1 or 2 family residence.
And give me the top 2 things that you should think about if you are trying to decide if you're going to keep your house or if you're going to walk away.
There's 2 important things to consider. First, you cannot worry about how much you've spent to date. That's a sunk cost. The question is, does it make sense to continue investing in my home? The second important question is, can I move elsewhere for substantially less than what I'm paying now? If you're underwater, you're renting at the moment, and if you're going to move out of your house, you're going to rent. But if the rent elsewhere isn't really much different, then you might as well just stay in your home and rent there.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. We're going to put up the numbers right now one more time for you to look at. You can also email us at youpaidforit@12news.com. We'll be here till 10 this morning. Back to you guys.
All right.